What's up? What's up? What's up out there? Somebody get up in here. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me. Let me know what's going on. CDC in the building. UK in the house. Darius in the house. Can you hear me, Darius? Am I up? Am I up and running? UK in the house. Sprite, can you hear me? Tasha in the house. Tasha Q. Good evening, everybody. T82 is in the house. Loud and clear. That's what's up, man. What y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? We in the building, man. We waiting on this. We waiting on the great one, man. Cece the great. We waiting on the great one. Richmond, Virginia in here. Idris Palmer. Jamal Little. James Shelton. Salute. RVA up in here. Veracity Exchange. Y'all go check out Veracity Exchange. I got a good video over there, man. A good live interview, man, I did with the brother, man. It was a beautiful thing. Y'all go check it out, man. Dropped a whole lot of good game up in there, man. We got Patrick Moore. Free Angelo. You want that work. You don't want that work with Angelo. I'm telling you that right now. You do not want that work with Angelo. Appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate that. Joe Jennifer, DC, always supporting. That's right. Hometown salute. Southeast, stand up. Stand up. What y'all got going on tonight? What y'all got going on tonight? Bernard Nichols, San Antonio checking in. New York in here, Linda Garcia, appreciate you. Tyra Lewis, BMO in the house. Ruby Tuesday, Jamal J. Jay Simmons, Ahmad Miller. Yeah, I got some more pictures coming to Bo Billy, man. Y'all hold up. I also got some pictures of Sam Pitts coming, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Pictures of Bo Billy and Sam Pitts on the way, man. Nine Summer salute. Derek Smith. Spoon Clemens, salute. Well, we got through that, man. We got through that Nottaway, man. We on our way, man. We on our way to last stop, baby. Last stop before we get up out of there, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. But y'all also stay tuned tomorrow. I'm starting my conversation with convicts back up. I got first one on this this reboot is the rapper Fresh Porter, straight out of Petersburg, man. He was in reentry with me, man. He's doing his thing. He was in there with me, man. I used to mentor him. He like a little brother to me, man. He came out here and got to that grind. He's doing his thing, man. So you got to respect that. And he put that good music out, man. So y'all tune in tomorrow. We chopped it up for a good little minute. So y'all tune in tomorrow and check that out. Just started watching Cece. Everybody watching Cece, man. Cece burning up she burning it up. They say I started off fast. She left me in the dust, man. She doing her thing. She doing her thing, man. So salute to her. Hopefully she'll jump on up in here in a minute now. But she doing her thing. She's getting, subs by the day. Thousands. Yeah, she killing the game right now, man. She the queen of that stuff, man. She's doing her thing for sure. verbiage of convicts considered derogatory. I don't think so. That's what they call it, convicts, man. But we ex-cons now, so we out here doing what we got to do, trying to make it happen, trying to make a change, trying to make some positive impact. That's what we doing, So you got to take any type of negative and turn it into a positive. It don't matter what nobody else look at it as; it's what you perceive it to be. So I perceive it to be positive energy. Positive energy. Oh, I see Cece done popped up in here. So y'all get prepared, man. Y'all give her that good TBP welcome, man. We're gonna tap her on in here. Y'all know I'm new at this stuff now. I might not know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna see what's going on. See if I can't get the see if I can't. Oh,
you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
Nah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, though. Shout out to Sprite, man, Veracity Exchange TV, man. He helped me put this thing together.
Hey,
I didn't know what I
Veracity.
was doing. What's going on, CC?
Hey, Banky.
We in the house. We in the house, man. I was just sitting up here singing your praises, letting these people know if they don't know about you, they might be living up on the rock because you done came in this YouTube game and you done took this thing by storm. You blazing, man. People are attracted to you, your personality, your bubbly spirits, your spicy words, So, they loving you, man. They loving you. I mean, like I said, I'm new in the game, but I thought I started off fast, but I ain't seen nothing like you. You like you. I mean, like I said, I'm new in the game, but I thought I started off fast, but I ain't seen nothing. Move this thing. Okay, yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you good now.
Yeah, you like a phoenix, man. You taking off. So tell the people who you are and give them a little bit about yourself in case they don't know.
Hey y'all, what's good? My name is Cece, aka Cecilia Robinson, aka Cece, and I am the newest YouTuber on these streets. I have a channel, Cece Reacts, when I tell prison stories, female prison stories. And shit, apparently y'all liking it.
Most definitely. What's the numbers look like now? Where you at in the subs?
I'm about to hit 34,000. I'm a couple of hundred away from 34,000. And I've been on YouTube 60 days maybe.
That's incredible.
Not even 60 days. I've been on a like 7-8 weeks.
That's incredible. That's magnificent, man. Y'all show us some love in there, man. Some of my people up in here already say they already been watching you. They say they love you. They say they hip to you. They know what's going on. They say, "Oh, I love CC, man." So already you done made an impact, man. And how many views you got?
I have 1.3 million views.
That's amazing.
1.3 million, about to hit 1.4 million, and I just had a new video go viral today.
That's amazing.
So they keep, I think my highest video is about to hit 400,000, 400,000, 200,000, like 109,000, and all of them are in the high thousand. Well, they 20, 30, 40, 70, 80,000.
Wow, that's crazy, man. I mean, you killing the game right now, Yeah, you killing the game right now, and ain't nobody did it like you. So how you feel. How does it make you feel? What what I'm saying? To have you be received so good by so many people in such a short amount of time.
It's listen. You know when you buy dope. If you was in the dope game, when you buy dope, motherfuckers say, "Man, this dope good." And I understand, but I do. I take every opportunity. It feels good in my spirit. It's Banky. It feels good in my spirit. But when you get some dope, when you get some dope, and everybody, whoever's telling you like this dope good, it ain't good until the motherfuckers who come get it tell you it's good. Man, that shit is the pack.
Hey, look, that's what they used to say in the prisons where I was at. When they get the good dope in there, they call it a missile. And man, they get to running like ants, man. They said, man, such passed out down there in the joint, he the OD. They said, oh yeah. I said, yeah, they got that missile down there, man. As soon as we come off block, they gone. They trying to get that missile. I said, man, they chasing death. I said, man, it's crazy. But yeah, I understand, man. It got to feel amazing, man, because like I say, for me, myself being locked up for 33 years just to come out here and to be received by two people, let alone, 50-something thousand people. It's just amazing, man, because people pay attention to what you got to say. So that means that, evidently whatever you coming out of your mouth, it resonates with a lot of people, man, and they accept it, they understand it, and they respect it, and that's got to feel good.
Man, Banky, I feel like okay. I don't know you went out. Well, was you out when Obama won?
Man, I went out. I wish I would.
Well, when Obama won, you know what I'm saying? I went out to the middle of the street and it was this song playing on the ocean by, I want to say K-Shine, whatever his name is, but it was like this feeling you would never get back again. Like I feel like I'm floating. I feel like I'm floating, and to be in the presence of people like you and chill and veracity. I mean, come on, man. Listen, it's a whole world of people out there that love me. You know what I'm saying? You got these motherfuckers love me, and yes, they love me, and I love them back. And it's the words of encouragement, and to see how relatable I am to people. I'm a taboo type chick. You know what I'm saying? I'm the female who gonna say what another female is scared to say, but it's all how we feel. Somebody gotta open their mouth and speak the facts. You know what I'm saying? Somebody ain't gotta be the toughest motherfucker in the room. They gotta be check this shit out. I'm that check this shit out type of person. I mean, everything is an experience, no matter where you was, whether we free, whether we in jail, it's an experience, and you don't stop living just because you in fucking jail.
Absolutely.
You can lock my body up, but you cannot lock my man up, and you make your time as hard. You and your mentality is what makes your time hard. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault when we knew we was on our way to fucking jail. We didn't want to go. We was kidnapping stuff, but we knew we was on our way to jail. Yeah. So why am I going up in there with a miserable ass, bum ass mentality, to go up in there to make other people miserable? These people live here. I'm just visiting. How it goes. You make your life hard or you make it easy. We make some fucked up choices, but it's not forever. Those choices are not forever. Man, you gotta keep going. You don't stop because you in hell. You keep going so you can get up out of there.
No question. And see, I think the amazing thing about it is, I think why the people, the people that rock with me, man, TBP salute. I think why the people that rock with me is the same reason they rock with you, is because not only did you go through something, but you came up out of it. And, then not only did you come up out of it, you was willing to share. You was willing to give them some of your experiences, things that they may not never experience, but things that they always wonder about, things that they always want to hear. And they heard so much watered down stuff, and they don't hear the real things of what's going on in there, how people really have to live. And and even in your stories, even in mine, there's a lot of things in there that will just blow your mind. And there's a lot of things in there that would be funny. There's a lot of things in there that would be crazy. There's a lot of things in there you're going to see, you ain't never see nowhere else on earth. You know what I'm saying? So for you to be able to process that and hold it in your brain and bring it out and be able to regurgitate it and give it to the people, I think they love that, man, because like I say, as far as female YouTubers doing, especially like with prison stories, me, myself, I don't think I've seen any. And if I have seen any, they were so insignificant that I don't even remember. You know what I'm saying? But you, man, you doing your thing. I listen to your stories because I've been in prison a long time, but I ain't really no woman's prison. So I be sitting there, I be like, okay, they doing that in there too. Okay. So yeah, it's very entertaining, man. And it's a gift, you know what I'm saying? And I believe it's, I know you've done a lot of other things because I've heard you say and read out a little bit of your bio, and I know you're doing a lot of other great things as well.
Oh, yeah.
But I believe that this, you know what I'm saying, might just be your calling, man, because if you keep reaching people at the rate that you're reaching them right now, man, you talking about 60 days, man, in a year, man, you might be the biggest thing out there on YouTube. You might be Miss YouTube,
Hey. That's Banky. It's so crazy. I'm saying, listen, I don't think you understand how hype I am sitting here with you. I mean, ever since I started my channel, my first video went viral with my channel. It started going viral probably like 10 days into my channel. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody else started coming. I mean, over 2 weeks, I gained 25,000 subscribers in the last 2 weeks. It's 25,000 subscribers in the last 2 weeks. And it's look, I've said this to Chill. I said this to Veracity. I will never get this moment back again. This is a beautiful opportunity. And every day it's new people that's turned on to me, and they send me some words. Like they go out of their way, and I appreciate listen to these lips right here. I appreciate every fucking thing y'all say to me. I appreciate it all, except for the bullshit. Y'all can keep that bullshit. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody that go out of their way to let me know either they understand where I'm coming from, they done been there in that place, the story is relatable, or giving me words of encouragement, and they just happy. You know what I'm saying? Just happy for me. I appreciate every one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago. You know, I'm not only getting love from my city, I'm getting love from the whole Australia, the UK. It's like, God damn, what you doing up in there? You know, it's like, look, LDBC, and I appreciate, when I say I appreciate everybody, I appreciate everybody. You know, it's like this. I'm in a dream right now. I'm in a dream.
Trust me, I know how you feel. You know what I'm saying, to a certain extent, because when I be in there and I first started, you know, making a little traction, and people started watching my joint, and I was like, man. And then I started seeing people in there from Africa, people from Canada, people from Egypt. I'm like, man, it ain't no way in the world these people know who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying to myself. But it felt so good because I'm looking at it, and then they like, salute from the UK, man. And I'm like, man, that's amazing, because you don't know. I didn't know, you know, because like I said, I've been removed so long. I didn't even know that this stuff had the potential to reach that far, to touch that many people. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, that's an amazing thing. But you know, it's also an amazing sense of power that you know that someone listens to your words. Someone might get something positive out your words. Someone might get something that might, you know, deter them from even thinking about, well, yeah, I was gonna make this lick. I was gonna try this. Oh no, man! I heard Cece talking about that pussy, man. I ain't trying to be up in there with all that foolishness. And you know, that's what I be shooting for. I want them to know what's going on in there, because, like I say, I tell them all the time. I went through it, so y'all ain't got to go through it. Y'all can sit back and listen about it. Y'all can sit back and listen to me talk about it. You ain't actually got to experience it. You know, like I say, you done had a big life, man. Tell some of the people some of the other great things you're doing, man.
Well, one of the things that I have going on outside of CC Reacts is I'm a personality for Trill Talk in the Morning. So I talk boxing. Yes. I talk boxing. So I'm on there with two great co-hosts, Black and 7H. You know, I am also, yes, gotta salute them. Yes. I am a proud Black woman. You know what I'm saying? So I am a big supporter of my people, good, bad, indifferent. Damn it, I'm supporting my people. Absolutely. You know, it's nothing like my Black kings and queens. That I ain't got nothing against my vanilla kings and queens. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get to them first. I'm gonna get to y'all second. But I gotta pay the bills at home first. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Before I go party, I gotta pay the bills at home. So it goes like that. I'm an A&R for a record label. I'm an A&R for the Winter Circle record label, and we partner with Rock Nation. I also manage artists. My artists are signed with the Winter Circle and Rock Nation, and I'm Freeway Rick Ross's manager. I have several books.
The real Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Freeway Rick Ross. Yeah, if y'all don't know who that is, y'all might have been up on the rock, man. The real Freeway Rick Ross. Salute to Freeway, man. You got to set up a meet and greet. I got to meet this brother.
Banky, it's nothing. I can when you want them on.
Man, I got to meet this brother. Ain't no question.
You want them on, or you want them on?
I want them on here.
I go ahead and. It's nothing for me to pick up my phone because I create the schedule. So
set them up with the team, Bankypound. We got to get a real legend up in here, man. A real good old legend up in here, man. So y'all can, hear some of this. He probably got stories, man, that just will blow your mind, and it will also enlighten you, and it will also put you in the frame of mind that how this man was living to be where he at right now, and to have endured all of that and still be standing up strong, 10 toes down. Salute to the brother.
Yes, Rick is he one of my favorite people. You know what I'm saying? It's Rick.
It's Rick. It's Rick. I can remember being young, man, and hearing, the stories and things about him, man. So like I say, that's amazing. But like I say, to have went through some of the things that you went through, and to be in the position you in now, and to be making the moves you making right now, man. Like I say, that should empower women right there. That should let you know that anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you are literally empowering women. When they look at you, they should feel like, okay, she went through this, she went through that, but look at what she's doing. So it don't never stop. The grind don't never stop. You know what I'm saying?
No. It's important for me to let people know this. Just because you've made mistakes in life don't mean your life is over. You don't stay in that moment. It's just like you moving addresses. You know what I'm saying? You don't live at that place no more. So you don't go back over there and visiting this shit. You know what I'm saying? You let that shit go. People like to get stuck. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people get stuck, they fall into that victim role. We're not victims. Don't be a victim. Don't be a victim.
Yeah, be victorious.
Be victorious.
Yes, be victorious. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever. I always say, man, one of my homeboys, man, salute, you know what I'm saying? It's Alpha Lewis Boo, one of my homies, man. One thing when I started learning in prison, man, when I got out of the dumbness of my brain and started being an independent thinker, I tried to better myself, and I started doing that by reading a lot of philosophy, a lot of books and stuff. And I always took to quotes, man, because quotes have a lot of meaning to them. Quotes and cliches, everything said is said for a reason. But one of his quotes, man, I never forget it. I use it all the time, man. He used to always say, man, treat me wrong, make me strong. And I love that quote, man. So, you never beaten, you never defeated. Whatever happens to you wrong, whatever happens to you that you feel is ill, you take that, man, and use that as fuel to go further, to go harder, to go stronger. So I always remember that, man.
I released a video today, and it was talking about when I had to do my PSI and how how about this being my first time in jail, I didn't know what I should or shouldn't say in my PSI. So I went in there and told these damn people every goddamn thing.
I was watching it.
I went in there and told these people every damn thing. So it was a young it was a young lady. She commented, because a PSI, for those of you who don't know, which is a pre-sentence investigation, an investigator comes and talk to you, but they talk to you about your life. They want to know your life story right there on the fly. And what they do is they sum you up on a piece of paper. They sum up your whole life on a piece of paper and hand this piece of paper to the judge. And this is what determines how much fucking time you're going to get. This is what determines if you're a menace to society. This is what determines if you'll go out in society and thrive. But this man made me seem like a monster. So it was a young lady. That's not the problem. None of this is a problem. Understand this. I had to talk about my mother being an addict, and I had to talk about, my father being a pimp, this, that, and the third. Understand this. I've been around addicts my whole fucking life. I've been around pimps and hustlers. This is my norm. I trust them motherfuckers before I trust anybody else, but I don't trust no fucking addict, but I have to trust them before I trust the motherfucking body who lying and who trying to act like they perfect. I've never seen Jesus walk this motherfucking earth. So you cannot come up and open your mouth and start judging and shit like that. But I'm saying that to say this. It was a young lady who made a comment. She said, Cece, she said, I feel so bad for you. I'm angry at your parents for putting you through that. You were a child. The fuck you mad at them for? They ain't go with me to rob no banks. They was living their fucking life. What are you mad at my mom and my daddy for? You know what I'm saying? My mom, my daddy, shit. Listen, my daddy took care of me till he left this earth. My mother did the best she could. She gave me the love she could give me because that was the only love she knew how. It probably wasn't much for you, but shit, for her, that was a lot. She put that shit in me. Once again, when I went out here and decided to hit banks and steal cars and all this other shit, my parents weren't with me. What the fuck is you mad at them for? Quite naturally. Check this out. I done seen my daddy blow somebody's head back about his fucking family. So you can't be mad at my daddy when I say I was molested. Shit, he didn't know.
Right.
I didn't tell him. You know what I'm saying? He found out this shit listening from heaven. My mother was in her addiction, and everybody telling me I should have more compassion for addicts and shit. Well, shit, have some compassion for her. She was in her addiction. She didn't know what the fuck was going on. But once again, my mother and my father didn't do nothing for me. If anything, they made me fucking strong. I can endure anything. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm not a victim.
And if our parents knew half of the stuff we was doing, we wouldn't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? People think that your parents know everything that you're doing. There's nowhere in the world your parents know everything you're doing, because people got, I told somebody on the chat before, people got dual personalities. You got dual personalities when you're young. You always got dual personality. You are not the same person you are at school around your friends that you are when you're in that house with your mama or your mom and your daddy. You
Not
can't.
at all.
You know what I'm saying? We leave the house, we cussing and everything. We get in the house, man, cuss word don't come out our mouth because we already know what's coming behind. You see what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Black Man, Trill Boxing, man. Talk, y'all go check him out, man. I appreciate the super chat. He says, salute to the two legends. Tell Cece to scoot in that camera just a little bit so we can all see them beautiful Chicago dreads. There they go. There they go. There they go, man. Salute to Black Man. If y'all ain't watch Trill Boxing, man, y'all cheating yourself, man. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. Y'all already know I talk that boxing. I love that boxing. I've been on the show. I will be back. I love it. You know, they got good conversation over there. They knowledgeable about what's going on over there. They keep you up to date with all the fights and everything that's going on in the boxing world. So y'all already know I'm tuned in. So TVP, y'all go check them out, man, because
Yes.
I be locked in. I be locked in.
Yeah. Banky over there starting fights.
You know, there's something going on over there. We got unfinished business over there, so y'all come over there and check us out, because we be over there talking it up. But they over there on a daily basis, and they talking boxing, man, and they talking the whole boxing world. So it's a beautiful thing. Y'all know when I heard that, man. And I found Black and you organically over there, because I didn't even know, you know what I'm saying, nothing about the situation until I just scrolled, because I look up everything boxing and I seen y'all. And I was telling him when I first seen, and I seen you on YouTube, when everybody kept on saying, look, go check out this girl named Cece. Cece over there, she doing prison stories from a female perspective. So, you know, I went straight on over there. So when I see you, so when I see you and I get to listening, the next thing you know, I done watch about 3-4 videos. So I said, okay. But then I kept saying to myself, I said, man, this girl look familiar. I mean, she just looks so familiar. Now, from what you talking to, you talking prison talk. So I've been gone so long, so I can't know you from nowhere but the penitentiary. So I said, I know she. I said, she couldn't have been a god. She still have been talking all this stuff about the other side. So I was like, boom. But then when I started thinking about it all the time, it was from the Trill Boxing. You know what I'm saying? I put two and two together. So I say small world, man, but doing great things, man. Shout out to Land of the 216. Appreciate the super chat.
Hey, LDBC.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what's up, man. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support, man. But yeah, CC, you doing the thing, man. I don't think I think, you know, like I say, you say you feel the joy, you feel the, you know what I'm saying, all of this great feeling, and you say you're never gonna feel it again. Well, let me hip you to something. Ain't nobody else gonna feel it like you need. You just set a mean trail, man. People they're gonna be disappointed, because I was disappointed even when I started, because I had the wrong perspective. I was looking at what everybody else was doing versus what I was doing. And I was like, man, I got 15,000, I got 60. I said, man, don't nobody even know who I am. But I just kept going. But you know what I'm saying? Then I see people got 1 million. I see people got 600, 700,000. So, you know, I can imagine, you know, but I was locked in. I was gonna do what I was gonna do anyway.
Yep.
I can imagine a weaker person, they starting out, and you know, it takes so long, man. They say it take about a year or something to even get 1,000 subs. And when they
Black told me.
and they see what you did. Oh, my son tell me all the time, Hollywood Trail. He said, when I was like that, when I was 16, 17, 20, he said, man, you just been on here for 4-5 months, man. You doing it? I'm like, man, look at this dude. He got like 250. He said, man, don't worry. I'm telling you, man. He said, people been on YouTube, man, for 10 years and they ain't got 3,000 subs.
Man.
So for you to take 60 days and just go to 30-something thousand, man, everybody should applaud you. Everybody should tune in. Y'all should go see what all the hype is about. Y'all need to go over there and check her out to see what's going on. You're going to laugh. You're going to cry. You're going to enjoy yourself. But I guarantee you, you will be entertained.
You will be entertained. You know when you want to know one of the things, Bank, like when I first started, everybody's like, you need to give a Banky Pound, you need to give a Banky Pound. So I have to check you out. But it's like, look, how I started my channel, people don't even know this. I was having a conversation with Black, and he got tired of me talking to him. And so go
Yeah,
record. Go
right.
record. And then I do look, I don't want to call it weird, but I'm me. So I be watching the show. I'm one of the type of people be talking to the TV like, bitch, you stupid. Like, I'm like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. You can't even hear what's going on in the show because you hear me. You know what I'm saying? So he go record. And I mean, initially I started out, I did a few reaction videos. I'm finna tell you some funny shit. I did a few reaction videos, right? And I did it to this show that I'm very fond of. The network was watching me. Wow. So the network came over there, and then I was like, I seen them. I was like, I don't want to do this shit no more. I was like, I'm more interested. I'm more interesting than these motherfuckers. This shit is scripted. I got a real life show, So I'm having a conversation. I was like, you know what? When I was in jail, he was like, go record. And I went to go record, and that was my first video. That whole the whole first day in jail and all this other shit. I went to go record, and everybody just loved me. I think one of the things about this is, listen, there's only one Banky Pound.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? There's only one Cece. And what's loved about us is being genuine and being genuine to who we are. You know what I'm saying? You don't curse. You have a light about you, Banky. Like a light. You will make anybody fall in love with you. You just dope. You know what I'm saying? And you have a very welcoming energy. Me, my energy ain't that fucking welcoming. I'm gonna cuss you out. I will cuss you the fuck out. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But they love your realness, though. You real.
I'm real.
Real.
I am very real, and I'm not what everybody else want to be. I don't want to be, I'm not knocking nobody to each its own. I don't want to be the bitch with the long weave. I've been that. I don't want to be that. It's not for me. I want to be 100% Cece. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk like you. I don't want to tell a story like you. I don't want to not say anything that's going to offend a person. I don't want to shy away from my feelings to protect yours. Fuck you. That's my feelings.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to hide me? Why do I have to hide me in order to spare your feelings? Fuck your feelings. This ain't about you, sis. I didn't tune in to watch you. You tuned in to watch me. So what I'm going to do, the best gift I can give you is 150% me. That's why my stories, I don't shy away from the naive part of my life. I'm a female. You know what I'm saying? Females go through shit. Males go through shit. People don't like to admit when they're wrong. People don't like to admit when they're stupid. People don't like to admit when they think they know every fucking thing and they don't. From a kid, even though my daddy gave me a lot of game, you know what I'm saying? I'm still fucking naive. I'm growing up through life. I'm just starting to get some sense about myself. Let's be realistic. Right. Yeah, I know stuff. Listen, and a lot of people like to say, well, you shouldn't have did this and you should have did this. It's easy for you to fucking say when you sitting up here listening to me tell my story and you already know I went to jail. So you can navigate through this. But when you're living a real life, you don't know what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? What do you do when you getting in the car thinking you're going to Taco Bell? A motherfucker say, let me run in and use the bathroom. And then they up in there robbing that bitch and come back and get in the car and tell you to pull off real fast. Is you going to pull out or is you going to get out the car? What are you going to do? Since you know so fucking much, it's like, don't dictate my life. I'm going to give you my shit. All you got to do is sit back and enjoy the ride. I guarantee you, you're going to love it.
Ain't no question. We got James Stewart in here. He said, Bank, who is this beautiful young lady you talking to? You late in the game, man. This is Cece the Great, man, from Cece the X, YouTuber. She killing the game right now. You might as well just go ahead and crown her right now. She's the queen of prison talk females, and she just murdering the game. You need to go check her out. She got her own page over there on Cece Reacts, where she dropped that fire every week. And Cece, what you just said is true. Like I say, you never dim your light for somebody else to shine, man. And then you got to be genuine so people can accept you for who you are. Because when you start trying to be somebody else, and then that's an act, and that act gonna run out. There's an end to an act. there's no end to who you are until your life stops. You see what I'm saying? And I always say it say the same thing in a different way. I say, I'm not gonna break my leg for you to walk, you know. You know what I'm saying? And people tell me all the time, they say, man, your channel would be so much bigger if you just be cussing and just say it raw and just do this and do that. I say it may be bigger for you, but that's not my platform. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna censor nobody how to talk if they, you know, talking to me, or if I'm doing an interview with them, or if I'm around them, because that's them. I choose to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I do it all the time. I'm trying to deliver a message on here. But in my real life, if I'm just walking around, you may hear me cuss, you know. you ain't gonna be able to record it though, because I'm gonna try to erase it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, when you're doing something and you have an agenda, then that's your agenda. And see, like what you're doing, you came on your platform, you say, this is me, accept me, love me or hate me, but this is what you're gonna get. And that's the same thing with me. I do what I do because I want these young dudes to know that you don't have to cuss to get your point across. Sometimes you have to. When I'm in prison, yeah, I'm talking a whole different way. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the life that I'm in. But out here, I got choices. You see what I'm saying? In there, you don't have as many choices. That is taken away from you when you're incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about choices. So whatever choice that you have made, regardless of what people say, you still doing the right thing because the numbers say you're doing the right thing. The people say you're doing the right thing. So you're going to have 1,000 people who love you, and you're going to have 2 people that's hating on you, but they hating on you because they ain't you. You see what I'm saying?
You know, I figured it out.
Yeah.
One of the things that I have men that'll come over there and want to debate with me what goes on in a women prison. Now, unless you grew a pussy overnight and snuck in,
right?
How would you know?
Right?
Why are we talking about this? Then, you know, okay. Part of my story is I made between $38,000 and $42,000 a day. This is real. You know what I'm saying? I'm hustling. Motherfuckers like, damn, I would have did this with this money, and you should have did this. You was doing this. Motherfuckers need to pay. I'm getting all this from a motherfucker who never seen $2,000 without an income tax check.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You've never seen the money I have touched, so you can't tell me what to do. It's like, yo, one of the things I found funny with this is everybody wants to tell you what to do. You need to do this. Even with my intros and everything, I have my setup is magnificent. You know what I'm saying? I have a magnificent setup with my stories and everything. But you need to change this music because you're not gonna get paid. I don't need to do a motherfucking thing. You go talk to your 4 subscribers over there, miss. You know?
Yeah. Well, start another channel on yourself and do it.
You know?
Shout out to Pimp. Excuse me for a minute. Shout out to Pimp. Banky Pound 10 toes down for the 2-piece. That's right. Salute, man. I appreciate the super chat. And then we got New Fat Boy Fitness.
Hey,
no. So you're a new subscriber, supporting my sis. That's what's up, man. Appreciate the love. That's amazing. We appreciate the love. Also, I seen what's the name in here? Let me work this thing. Know how to work this thing. But let me tell you something too. I wanted to say about your channel too, Cece. One of the first things I noticed, man, you got some. I don't know who doing it, but they need to get their props, man, because you got
black.
Man, you got some magnificent graphics. Black. Man, they just bust up off the page, man. I said, man, they got some magnificent graphics over there, man. Black, you doing your thing over there. Cause it makes, it adds something else to what you already got going on. You know, it's just eye-catching, and you know what I'm saying? It's just nice, man. It's good to look at because, like I say, somebody strolling down the page and they don't even know who you are. The graphics alone, man, gonna grab it. It's just like Sprite over there, but Roster Exchange, man.
Oh, he cold too.
He killing them with them graphics, man. So I think that is a part of the allure as well. And like I say, what you doing obviously works for you. So what somebody else says, man, it doesn't make a difference, Shout out to DeAndre Kelly, man. Appreciate the love, man. Salute out there. So you got to keep doing you. And I mean, I always say to myself, man, if I'm gonna take advice from you, man, you got to show me something that you're doing better than me already. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna listen to you, but I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? In the words of Lil Wayne, so you can play a role in my life, but not the lead.
You cannot play the lead.
Yeah, you can't play the lead role. So, I know, like you just said a little while ago about people telling you, men trying to tell you what goes on in a women's prison, which I would never try to do because I ain't never been in one. You know what I'm saying? But I would like to know, you know what I'm saying, like different things myself because I'm curious, you know what I'm saying, about
I tell you.
what goes on in a woman's prison versus what goes on in a man's prison. Salute to BG Bree. I appreciate the love. Super Sticker. Appreciate the love. Salute. I know on my channel, we know what the Bethlehem is, I was wondering, over there in the women prisons, man, do they be having that? They be having that type of stuff go on? Because I ain't never heard about a woman, getting, in prison, we call it hit when you get stabbed with the knife or whatever. I ain't never really heard any stories like that. I heard women get beat up, they get jumped and all this and all that. But over there on that man's side, man, you might go out any day. It's just a matter if it's your time or not. So, what's going on over there with them women over there?
That bitches don't have no shanks. I mean, it was one chick when I was upset. She had a shank. The fucking Craigslist killer bitch. She made a shank with her little retarded ass. She made a shank with somebody's name on it. Didn't do shit. Went to the hole for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because the girl went to the hole for shit. You know, you done set up in that car, bitch, want to play crazy and shit. You want to play crazy and everything, but you ain't do nothing. You want to do this because your chick don't want you no more. These bitches be crazy. It be crazy. It's a few things that go on up in there. I'm a bisexual female. You know what I'm saying? So for bisexual females or lesbian chicks, studs, whatever the fuck you want to call them, whoever. I mean, it's like being like a kid in a candy store. Right. Initially, when you first get there, wait. When you first get there, because you said titties and ass and cuties and all this other shit. Then you start talking to these heifers and realize what the fuck wrong with them, and you understand. No, ma'am, this is not my cup of tea. I don't want nothing you got going on. No, thank you.
No, thank you. I can imagine, man. But it's just like. When you are in there and everything, even, like say in the man prison, man, I say everybody be, trying to be, put on airs, act like they so tough, this, that, and the third. But like I said, when that Bethlehem come out, they be scattering like roaches. And, I always wondered that, man. I said, man, I know women prisons, I know they got to have some in there that probably go like that. But I know most of them, they probably just, I know y'all done use that old lock in the sock. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, motherfuckers getting out. You will. If shit goes wrong now, understand this. Women are petty and women are dirty, but it ain't we dirty. We want to fuck you up. We ain't trying to take you up out of here, man. See, the thing with women is we're women. Men have egos. Everything is disrespectful to a man, and and all this and all this. Man, that shit ain't like that. It's bitches getting into it up in jail about other females and petty stuff. Drugs, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen addicts like female. Listen, I'm pretty sure dudes get high up in jail, but not like bitches. You know what I'm saying? So men like stabbing. I guarantee you. They used to say, what's 1,000 feet long with no teeth? And you be like, what? They like the Medline. These bitches ain't got no teeth in their mouth. Everybody got the bread at the top, cheeking the meds, making the punch with all the pills. Stay high. They so nasty too. Females are so nasty. They're nasty creatures. And it's like, come on, bitch. And another thing, you just gotta understand. Look, I've been hustling on the street. I came from nothing, got a chance to get into something. My life is a certain way. So you got to understand, when I went to jail and when I went to prison, I'm coming from being up. So I'm looking at this shit. You got bitches. Listen, you have never seen more entitled people than bitches in jail. A motherfucker gonna tell me I can't eat with a spoon. I need a fork. Bitch, you was just living under a bridge. The fuck is you talking about? You was eating with your fucking fingers if you ate it all. Now you want to get into it with me about a fork? No, I'm from Inglewood, y'all. I'm from 71st and Yale. I'm from 71st and Yale. My people from Old Town. Y'all don't know where I'm from. But I'm just saying, DNA, everybody, here's another lie. Because women lie their ass off up in jail. That's another damn lie.
Dudes.
Everybody got sensitive skin. Oh, I can't use it. I got sensitive skin. How? You ain't even washed up. You didn't wash up before you got here. This is the first time you had a bed to sleep in. Like, knock it the fuck off. I'll be blue.
Hey, well, y'all don't sound almost just like the dudes. Cause let me tell you something. Shout out to Blood on the Razor Wild TV. Salute, appreciate the love, man. Let me tell you something, man. Dudes, if you think them women be lying, man, you got dudes, man. Look, I done seen dudes in there lie about so much stuff, man. And I'm talking about be mad, be mad. You know they lying. You know what I'm saying? I remember a dude one time. This dude told me he grew up in Indiana, same place Michael Jackson did, same right there in the street from Michael Jackson. Said he was Janet Jackson's first boyfriend. Said he was her first lover. And I swear to God, you can't make this stuff up. The dude nickname was Ugly. That's just how ugly he was. His nickname, everybody called him Ugly. That was any answer to it. But yet, if you tell him he lied, I'm telling you, he literally wanted to fight. You see what I'm saying? But they believe this stuff in their head, man. I done had dudes tell me they done had all this money. One dude told me he had a Picasso before in his house, right? But you can't even get out of prison. You see what I'm saying? So I know, man. So if women is if they lie worse than them dudes in there, man, it's something amazing. Plus, you talking about the drugs, man. I done seen dudes and been around them for years and never knew until like certain drugs came on the compound, like crack or dope. And this person would go from being somebody that you looked at in a certain way. He always working out. He always going to work, all this and all that. He always on his game. He ain't never in no foolishness. Man, that stuff come on there, man. They turn into a whole different person. They lose their entire mind. Start selling their TVs, their shoes, their jewelry. I'm like, man, you. But they do it, man. So I just know, man, I always wondered about that on the women's side, or what was going on over there, whether the dynamics was the same or whatnot, man. So, like I said, I think a lot of people do. I think that's what adds a lot to your story, because you giving a perspective that, you know, a lot of people don't hear from. Even like what I'm doing with prison stories, there's a lot of people do prison stories. There's a lot of people tell prison stories, but it's going to be very few females that's going to be able to tell women prison stories. And very few of, even fewer than that, is going to be able to tell them and be able to captivate an audience like you know yourself.
Man, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I don't tell prison stories or jail stories from, like I said, from anyone else's perspective. I tell it from the way I seen things.
Right.
And I don't talk about nobody else's story. I always talk about mine, because I mean, like I'm in a lane by myself. It just is what it is. As far as me being a female, I am in this lane by myself. So who's to know who's going to come behind me? I want them to have the opportunity to tell their own story without me watering their shit down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it's been plenty of people trying to, even before I was doing that, hey, why don't you let me write a book about your life? Why don't you let me tell your story? Why the fuck would I let you tell my story?
Yeah.
I can tell my own shit. You ain't gonna tell my story the way I can tell my shit.
Absolutely. You know, no one can.
No one can. It's just like I was talking about the bitch, gorilla bitch, who stripped off all her motherfucking clothes, the big bear bitch with the little down hands. You know what I'm saying? Eyes popped, ponytail pulled back, and she charging at the damn COs. She, you know, asshole naked, they got to drag up out of there. You know what I'm saying? A couple of days later, she do the same shit, only this time she smears shit all over her body. Now, to me, she's a crazy bitch. You know what I'm saying? To me, she's a crazy bitch. Anytime you dig in your own ass toilet or whatever, smear feces over your body, they should just let you free. You know what I'm saying? It's let you be who you are. But once again, to me, she's a crazy bitch. But to her, she had a method to her madness. So I let people tell their own shit. Now, if you walking past me, what I do?
I seen when I first seen a dude do that, man. That's what I thought in my mind. I said, man, you know, because I've literally seen people lose their mind. I've seen people to be coherent, be sharp, be on their game. Dudes was big dope boys on the street or getting money and this, and they got caught up, they got late. Man, they get in there, man, and that time get to setting in your chest, and man, you can't take it, and you feeling for all the things you didn't have, and you realize not only do I not have it today, I'm not gonna have it tomorrow, I'm not gonna have it next year, next decade, and some people can't handle it. People process that stuff a different way. But I've seen dudes like that, man, and run into them 5 years later, man, and they can't even say their own name. They just lost because they go to medical and they end up going to like a mental institution, and they get drugged up on all these drugs, and then they become a whole different person because now they can't even function. So you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I salute anybody who did a year. You know what I'm saying? If you did a year, to me, I know what it takes to do that year. I know the things you're going to go through within that year. I know all the ups and downs. You see who people really are. You see who you really are. You see what the world really thinks about you when you make a mistake, when you cross that line. You know what I'm saying? And that's a powerful thing. You know what I'm saying? It wakes you up, man. Shout out Pamela States out there. That's right, Banky. She sure did. And we love you just the way you are, period. Never change, y'all.
Not at all.
Solid all the way through.
Not at all. You want to know something? Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I think, okay, I was out in the streets doing whatever I was doing, but there was a sense of I was naive. Fuck that. I was naive with a lot of things. So I'm gonna say 2 different things here. One, going to jail. If you're prepared to go to jail, you have an easier time. You know what I'm saying? If you're prepared to go to jail, but I know people gonna be like, that's crazy as fuck. Who prepares to go to jail? Believe it or not, if you out there doing dirt, you need to prepare to go to jail. That's what you need to do. That's the part you ain't thinking about. Everybody thinking about Gucci, Giuseppe, renting cars, stealing cars, flying, all this other shit, and all this other stuff. Listen, if you're doing dirt, prepare to go to jail.
Or to the dirt.
Or to the dirt. It's just that simple. So it's easy. It's going to be easier for you on the inside. Another thing, prepare not to have anybody. Prepare not to have anybody. So stop letting people that close to you. Because once you get behind on walls, guess what? You're not physically dead, but you're dead. Motherfuckers, listen, I said this before. When I came home, motherfuckers all on my Facebook, Instagram, this ain't never you. Damn me, this you. This really you. Oh my God, this you. Man, where you at? What state you in? I'm finna fly out to see you. Oh, so you're gonna spend $250, $300 on a motherfucking round trip ticket or a rental car or a hotel because you damn sure ain't staying with me and all this other shit to come see me, but you couldn't spend 59 cents, 62 cents, 69, having the fuck much a stamp cost to write me. Nor did you put 9.99 on your motherfucking phone so I can call through. Nor did you send me an email, text message, any of this fucking thing. Yeah, I said text messages. It's the tablet shit. To ask am I all right. But yet, when I'm home and I'm able to do for my fucking self, you want to come talking about you finna come see me. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of my way, if I slap the shit out of you, like, if you don't get out of my way, the fuck is you talking about? I don't want to see you.
I know you heard this one. I know you heard this one before. When they say, oh, I ain't come see you, man, because it just hurt me too bad to see you in there like that. I know you heard that one before.
No. I didn't give him a chance. Because when I went up in there, I didn't give him a chance. For one, I did my time somewhere else. It wasn't in Illinois. You know what I'm saying? That's one. 2, I did not create a visitors list. No one that was on my visitors list, not even my children. You know what I'm saying? My children had nothing to do with this, so they should not be bringing their ass up to the jail. Right. I did my time alone. But I already knew what was coming. Now, another thing I was getting ready to say was, I thank God that I was naive to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because I did not take it serious. It just is what it is. I learned a lot while I was going through that process. It's just like going to school. You know what I'm saying? It's school, it's college for criminals. And I learned while I was going through the process. But if I would have went up in there with all these other, you know what I'm saying? I would have been a totally different person, and my stay in jail, in prison would have been a hard one. Right. You know, people go up in there all tough. You go up in there, motherfuckers go to jail looking for trouble. Yeah. How do you go to jail? Now, I'll imagine you, the baddest motherfuckers on the planet Earth, except for the ones they ain't caught yet, or the ones who's dead, are in jail. You don't get into it outside for real, but you take your ass. You know what I'm saying? You take your ass to jail, want to get into it. You don't know how you killed your mom. Oh, you cut the skin off his back and made a curtain. Wait a minute. I don't got no problem with none of you motherfuckers. I don't listen. What's good?
Yeah. Crazy is definitely up in there, man. And like I say, the things that people see in movies, the things they heard about, oh, they up in them, they up behind them bars. You can believe that they behind them bars, or they just ain't got caught yet. Because like I said, I done seen some crazy ones in there, man. And like I say, you have to be mentally strong to get through that. That's why I say I salute anybody, even if you get a year, man, because like I say, I know what it takes to do it. You know, and they ask me all the time, they said, man, how you do 33 years, man, and still, you know, act like you got some sense, man, like you ain't lose your mind. I said, brother, it was every day I had to make sure I didn't lose my mind. I had to make a conscious effort not to lose my mind. If I forgot one day, I probably would have lost my mind. So, you know, it's just so much stress, man, but like when you can come out though and get on the other end, man, and just start doing something or to pick up where you left off. Like in your case, you know, you was gone for a couple of years. But like I say, to me, people don't realize that's a long time out of your life to be in bondage, man. It's a long time. A year out here seems like it goes so fast, you know, because so much going on, so many moving parts and whatnot. But in there, man, it's like a snail's pace, man. You know, you be like, waking up, doing this shit, man. What went in? Oh, it's half a year gone. You know, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, did you ever have them days where you wake up and you know you're supposed to be getting up, going to work or going to your program or school, some shit? You just get up and slam your door back. Fuck y'all.
Close my door, man. Close my door. Yeah, I done did that many times. I did it many times, man.
Banky, I worked in a sewing factory. I couldn't stand them fucking people. I'll go up in that bitch and I'll write a sign that say on strike, put my feet up on them people fucking sewing machines and say, fuck y'all. Send me back to my unit. Or when I worked in the kitchen, man, I'm not going to that shit today. Robinson, you got work. Fuck you. Hey, I don't got shit.
I know the feeling, man. I used to have it. I was the barber, man. I got 80-something cats hair to cut, man. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. They was so worse. I mean, dudes were just, I mean, in prison, like the Banky Pound, they know in prison, man, them dudes will tell you a different story, man. They gonna have all types of stuff about me, man. They can say I'm the meanest cat in the world, I'm grouchy, I'm this, I'm that. Because that's the way that environment would have you. You see what I'm saying? And I used to cut hair, man. Dudes know when I'm gonna cut hair. You know when I'm coming out here. I'm in there, I'm laying there, they gonna come knock on my door, tell me, hey man, you cut hair today. Be like, man, you know, get away from my door. I'm gonna cut hair when I come out there. If I cut hair, man, get away from my door, man. Oh, I was just checking. Then they tell you all the lies. I might got a visit this weekend. Okay, that ain't my problem. You know what I'm saying? Don't make your problem my problem, bro. I'm gonna cut hair when I come out there if I get to you. So I know, man, you know, and there was days, man, I ain't gonna go with nothing, man. They used to be telling on me, like, hey, look, y'all gotta get him out the bombs. Y'all. He cut anybody when he want to, if he want to. Man, the people won't find me, man, and I won't do nothing but what I wanted to do. But I know that feeling, trust me. When you up in there, it's just like everything's just magnified so much, and you feel bad, you feel real bad. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like doing nothing, you don't feel like doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it be like that up in there, man. But you seem to have trained. How long you been out?
In May 12th, I've been home 4 years.
Oh yeah. You doubled me. I just passed the 2-year mark. You know,
yeah,
the 2-year mark, and it's like I told you, I say this sometimes too. I say it. You know, people say, "Oh man, you're so strong. You did 33 years." I say it in a little bit of joking and there's a little bit of truth to it. Man, since I've been out here, I be telling people, I said, man, this is a good thing, man. This is a good thing that I did not know all of this good freedom was out here. Felt so good. Because if I would have known this, man, I might be hanging somewhere, man. I might have you know what, man, come on, man. That's why I can't even understand these cats to get out, go back, get out, go back, get out, go back. I was in there, Cece. I know dudes that came back doing my bit alone. I know one kid came back 4 times.
Doing life on installment plans and 4
shit. 4 times, man. And when he came back the 4th time, I had told him prior to because I was all right with him. But when he came back the fourth time, man, he walked up to me, man, said, man, what's up, Maggie, man? What's good, man? I'm back. I just looked at him like he was a fool, man. He said, man, what's up, man? You ain't gonna dap me up. I said, man, I ain't got nothing to say to you. I'm fighting to get up out here every day, man. You keep on coming back here. I don't even want to look at you, bro. You know, and I looked at him.
It's the whole thing, especially the frequent flyers. You know what I'm saying? They come back like they fucking celebrities. Hey, girl, I'm back. Yeah. You're back. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? You're an idiot.
Don't they hit you with easy hurt and say, man, it's hard out there, man. I said, man, hard. What you call this? What you call this? If that's hard out there, what you call this?
Because they could thrive in jail.
Blow my mind, man. Blow my mind, man. I'm not. That's one thing that always irked me when I seen people come back. Hard as I was trying to get out, I see them coming back, man. So, you know, like I say, everything happens for a reason, man. I did what the time that I did. I don't think I got out except for when I was supposed to get out. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I didn't know nothing about no YouTube, this stuff. You know, it came to me, and then once it came to me, I just embraced it. And you know, it's an outlet for me to reach the world. It's an outlet for me to reach a lot of people. And it's the same with you, man. And you're gonna change a lot of lives. You're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna look up to you. You're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna try to copy you. You're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna admire you. You're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna come in your footsteps. But you should take much, much pride in the fact that you are a trailblazer and you is doing your thing. And anybody out there on TVP, if y'all ain't followed her already, y'all need to. She might have 100,000 in 6 months. Don't say you want a part of the team. Y'all better jump on it now. Y'all better jump on it now because she is blazing. You know.
Hey, babe, I promise you, every day it's like, yeah, I feel like I'm doing what God wanted me to do.
And you are.
You know, even from the time I got out, I was gone 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to be gone longer, but they overturned my sentence. I was gone 3 years. And it's people who was out here, the 3 years that I was gone, man, I was on the run for all the fucking time. And the 3 years that I was gone, them motherfuckers still ain't did shit with their life. They still ain't did shit with their life. And it's like, what the fuck? And these motherfuckers get mad at me. What the fuck are you mad at me for? Because we got the same 24 in a motherfucking day. Baby. I did. Listen, I have sometimes I have days where I'm like, fuck this, I'm not doing nothing. It just is what it is. But right. I've done so much shit that I can say I'm not doing nothing. Even, you know, when you get on parole, when I came home, I went to a halfway house. So I worked there. I was the manager at Subway. I'm at fucking Subway. I turned Subway into a motherfucking club. I made so much motherfucking money at Subway. You know what I'm saying? I went from Subway to a pizza joint, and I did what I had to do. I got my crib my first 60 days. Me being out. And I mean, when I got tired, when I got close to ending my parole, I said, man, fuck these people, fuck this job, because the people in the jobs, I understand you motherfuckers make lifelong decisions. Y'all want to work this shit. I'm not finna fight no motherfucking body to fight over a slice of pizza. Why am I fighting you over a slice of pizza? I don't care about your pepperoni, your sausage, your tomatoes, your tomato sauce, your yeast. I don't give a fuck about none of that. This is y'all life. It's not mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not made to work. I'm not built to take orders from a motherfucker making you rich and I'm living paycheck to paycheck. And you talking to me, man, I'm making your money, but you're talking to me crazy. I got to fight with the motherfucking dishwasher because he don't want to wash the dishes. So I got to stay 2 extra hours to wash the dishes. I fuck y'all. I had to talk with God. I said, yo, I quit. I said, I quit. Yeah. And I'm quitting. And when I quit, God, you got me. This was my talk with God. When I quit, you got me. And I have not. I've been gone from that job. I've been gone from that job 2 years and some change. I done made so much motherfucking money. And I wake up and I do every day I wake up. Every day I wake up, I'm doing what I love. I'm opening my mouth and I'm talking, whether you receive my message or not, whether you just want to get into the internet spat, you want to be a troll or whatever, I got energy for your ass. But guess what? You not getting paid for it. Your ass mad on that other end because I can't see your face and shit. You mad over there typing fast, sweating and shit, but I'm getting paid for talking shit to your ass. I'm getting paid for telling my story. And you know what I'm saying? I love me. A lot of people don't like, listen, Becky, I want to tell you this. Motherfuckers don't like that you love yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They feel like you got people out here that love you. You got people out here that feel like you don't deserve it because they've been out here trying to figure it out. You motherfuckers took shortcuts. Banky, you took the long way. You did your shit. You deserve this.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That's what I tell them. You gotta take the stairway, man. You can't take the elevator, man, because as fast as you go up, you're gonna come right back down, man. I told you, it might take a little longer. You might work you out, you might get a little tired, but once you get to the top or get where you're trying to go, can't nobody take it away from you, you know. And I met dudes the same way, and it's sad to say, you know, like you said, you was gone 3 years and you come back, you met people that's in the same position. Man, imagine my situation. I was gone for 33 years. You know what I'm saying? 33 years, and I come back and I know dudes that I went to school with and dudes that I was with, they doing the same thing. And then you got dudes out here now, since I've been out here, I just passed 2 years, you know, just past being out here 2 years. There are dudes, they see me on this YouTube, or they see me on something, they think I got some, they ask me for some money. I said, man, where am I gonna get it from? And then furthermore, not only where am I going to get it from, but furthermore, why wouldn't you be giving me some money? I ain't been out here 2 years, brother. You've been out here for 33 years and I was gone. What is you asking me for money for? It just blows my mind, man. But, you know, it's just, you know, it just shows, you know, like I said, a person's fortitude when you know what you're worth and you know what you have, something to give to the world and something that you want people to receive. And then you don't let nothing get in your way, man. You know, like I say, you feed the positive and stop the negative. You don't even worry about the haters. I don't care what they say about me. They don't know me. If you ain't a part of TVP, I ain't even hearing you anyway. I don't even know what you be saying. I let my mods cluck you in the head when you come on there with that foolishness because they gonna get rid of you. Believe that, you know. Terrence Mason, salute. Keep spreading the positivity. You're changing lives with your message. I appreciate it. Salute. You know, so I don't even pay attention to it, man. And I would tell you the same thing too, because it, you know, the higher you get, right now, you the hottest thing in the game. So I don't know how much hotter you can get. I don't know how much hotter you can get, but I do know this. I know, you know, when you're doing something right and you're doing something that you love, then people gonna come for you. They're gonna try to take you off your square. They're gonna try to take you off your pedestal. But all you gotta do, man, is lock them toes in the dirt, man, and just tell them, man, yeah, y'all come on with it, because I ain't moving. You feel me?
Hey, Banky, I'm like I tell you, I'm blessed. I have a great support team. I have a group of men around me that wrap wrap their arms around me and make sure, you know what I'm saying, I'm protected, especially Black. Black do his shit. I want to say this. When I was in jail, you know, by me having I've had this personality forever. This is my personality, you know. Yeah. Even when I was a kid, I had this personality and I had this same mentality. And you know, a lot of people's like, this bitch too little to have, this little bitch is too little to have this personality. You know what I'm saying? Who is that? But this personality is what has gotten me through life. This personality has made people fall in love with me. Even when I went to jail, you know, I say this all the time. I say those COs up in there. I say, you got some fucked up COs up in there. I say, but you got some decent ass COs up in there. Them motherfuckers signed up. They filled out the job application and got the job. We could have filled out the job application, got the job. We was doing some other shit. You know what I'm saying? We go. I'm not going to take my attitude to them people, especially if they ain't did shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Right. You have to treat people the way you want to be treated. So if you come at me on some bullshit, I'm going to come at you on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's vice versa. So people say, if I feel like that, I'm guaranteeing you, these other people feel like that. You know, so even when I was locked up, the COs and shit loved me. So motherfuckers, when I left jail, motherfuckers had already called up state when I was getting there. You know, I told them like, hey, you got a special one coming. You know what I'm saying? And from the one on down, I was baby. So a lot of people say, bitch, you ain't get the full jail experience. What is the full jail experience, bitch? I was locked up. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't free.
Yeah, you won't free for sure. I don't know what. What's more full than not having your freedom, not being able to come and go as you please, man? It got to be tripping.
You want me treated like dirt because your ass treated like dirt.
Azir Gonzalez, shout out No Jumper 22 interview was dope, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. Shout out to Adam 22, the whole No Jumper cast, man. They was top class, man. They treated me real good. Hope to be back on there one day soon, man. Salute to them, man. I appreciate I appreciate the love. I appreciate the opportunity, man. It was a beautiful thing. Yeah, look, I seen somebody saying in the chat, you know, that you should open up for Chris Rock. You ever thought about even doing comedy because of your personality? And, you know, even though a lot of things you say come from real life, but some of the best comics, you know, that's where they get their, you know, their show from. And even though some of the stuff you say is real life, you got to know yourself that it still be funny. People be laughing, they be dying laughing, man.
I see.
You know, and it probably is too. Even though it's a true story, it's just your delivery. Your delivery is so direct, so real that it just comes out sometimes. It's just entertaining, period. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know I was that funny. I be telling the story.
I don't think I ever watched every one of your jokes where I ain't start laughing. You know,
that's crazy. Yeah. And far as like opening up for comedians and stuff, Black is pushing me towards that right now. I'm like, I'm not funny. He's like, no, you funny. And everybody said, even like the people at the label, like you, and believe it or not, I sit in board meetings with the same mentality, same mouth. The way I sit in the board, what the fuck is you talking about? You know, it's just me. But I didn't even realize I was that funny. But as far as doing stand-up and everything, Black is pushing me towards that. Now he was like, you can get up there and tell it. He said you could do
right
it.
Now, is no way that you cannot get on the stage and sit on the stool or stand up and move around with that microphone and tell one of these stories and the people do not laugh. There's no way, man. I'm telling you. April Gary, congratulations to both of you. Please keep thriving and spreading the positive messages. I share your page with my sons and they have subscribed too. Much love. Salute. I appreciate
Thank you.
God bless. God bless,
Thank
man.
You.
We got SD said, I'm so happy to see I'm so happy to see y'all on the panel together. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, they salute, fire.
Salute to you.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Like I say, as soon as I heard about you, you know, I had to go see for myself. And you know, like I say, I'm a fan all day. You know, I watch you. You know, I'm a realist anyway. You know, people know I may not be so direct, but they know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk. But if I didn't do something or I don't support something, I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I just did an interview with one of my little dudes who was locked up with me. Shout out to Fresh Porter. That interview coming up tomorrow. And he was locked up for me. He came out here, he get into his grind, he doing his thing, man. And he said he was gonna come out here and do it. And I told him when we did the interview, you know, I said, brother, I'm gonna tell you, I told him I don't care. I said, look, you know, you doing your thing, bro. You done came out here, you got on the track with Pooh Shiesty, Boosie, Young Dolph, all these people straight out of Petersburg, Virginia. I said that if you was trash, even though I was your big homie, that I would tell you was trash. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, like I may not be so hard, but I say, bro, this ain't for you. You know, but he doing his thing. So I'm a realist, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you cut out for this, man. You built for this, sister. You know what I'm saying? You just you must see TV. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, Banky. I swear. Cause when I like I said, when I first started the page, everybody was like, yo, you need to talk to Banky Pound. You need to talk to Banky Pound. I'm like, really?
Oh,
I was like, Banky Pound. And I was wondering, I was like, all right, they telling me to talk to Banky. Is they telling Banky ass to talk to me?
Yeah, they're like, man, you gotta go check out this girl named Cece. Man, it's a girl on YouTube doing prison stories, man. Her name's Cece, man. There's a girl on YouTube, man. She talk all about prison stuff. She got dreads. You need to go see her. She's funny. And she be cussing. She be going in. Oh, man, they was telling me, they was bombarding me, man. But once they came, then I started hitting with, I'm already subscribed. I'm already subscribed. You know?
Black told me, he said Banky Pound. He said Banky Pound subscribe. I was like, for real?
Yeah.
For real? That's how you know you made it.
I didn't even go through a whole one of your stores before I subscribed. I subscribed. I was laughing. I was entertained. I was enthused. I was just kept on going. I think the first time I watched you, I probably watched like about 3 or 4 of your videos back to back, man. And
Are
just
you serious?
I watched about 3 or 4 back to back, man. And I was laughing and I was entertained. And I was talking to people about you. I said, man, y'all gotta see this girl, Cece, man. She is she bringing the heat, man. She bringing the
Are
heat.
you serious?
I'm not you. I look, as TVP, I cry to you before I lie to you. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't no, I'm telling you, you got something going. And like I say, I agree with Black. I sincerely believe that you can get on stage and open up. I don't even feel like you have to open up for a comedy act. I feel like you can be your own act. You know, I feel like you can be
Wow.
your own act. You can sit up there. You could fill a auditorium up, and people would be entertained. They would be entertained, and you could just be you and just tell your stories the way you tell them in the CC fashion. And I guarantee you, man, I guarantee. I know one thing. Whoever your agent or your manager is, I know
Black.
well, he said there like this. He said, yeah, that's right, Black. Yeah, you got a lot of talent. You got a lot of talent, sister. A lot of talent, man.
Oh wow, that's so dope. And it's somebody had asked the question on my live a couple of weeks ago. They said, "How did you?" No, yeah, they asked the question, but I didn't answer. I answered it on Trill. They said, "How did me and be a Black meet?" Me
Yeah.
like, and I was telling them he hit me in my DM, and this was almost 3 years ago. This was
Right.
almost 3 years ago. He hit me in my DM like you'll be a perfect fit for a show. So I didn't think about it. I mean, I told him, I said, okay. So listen, me being comfortable with myself, I'm pretty comfortable with myself.
Right.
But black, I'm gonna give 7 8 his credit to these, especially Black. They have groomed me to be authentic, to make sure I'm 150% me. Don't care. Listen, for every fucked up comment or every fucked up expression, whatever, you got 500 people that's loving you. Right. You don't focus on that fucked up one. You know what I'm saying? You don't focus on the hate. You focus on the love. That lets you know which way to go. And just making me comfortable being in front of the camera, you know, being on camera. Right. Yes, groom me. And just like, man, you're you. Just make sure if it's not you, you're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? But so every day I go up there and I give people me. Right? I don't give listen, I might be having a bad day. You might catch my ass on a bad day, but I'm a real person. Yeah. So you understand this. You might be having a bad day too. Yeah. We're gonna get that bad shit mixing. But tomorrow's all love. It ain't no hateful shit. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with your people?
That's right. That's what I say. Doing this YouTube, I say to myself, I said, man, if I did not, now I said, I know why they pay these actors the big bucks, man. I know why they pay them the big bucks. I understand. Because, man, I'm telling you, just like what you just said, you can have a horrible day, but you still got people waiting to hear from you. You still got, so I take that and equate it to the actors. I be saying, man, what if they making a movie and they got tragedies going on, or they feel bad, or they sick, but they still got to get in front of a camera and boom, change their whole, you know what I'm saying, and to try to bring the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? So even when I come on here sometimes and I have a bad day, they can tell because they know me. You know what I'm saying? I done had colds, and I had the COVID one time, you know, all of that stuff, man. Them people hit me in the chest, they already know. I sneeze, they say, oh, man, you need to take some pills. And say, oh, man, I can tell you congested today, or because they so used now to my voice. You know what I'm saying? And I know you already was in the, I don't know if you say you was in the life before when you was started doing the record stuff, all that, or all before. Of that. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what I thought. So you already have seen and met a lot of, you know what I'm saying, extraordinary people in the things that you do, that, you know, the lifestyle that you live. But who have like you met or come to you that has like been like you've been amazed by to come to you by way of YouTube, by you to start doing the YouTube and people have become fans of yours and you just like, you know who I am, or you rock with me? Because I've had that a lot. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Me, myself, I mean, I think the first dude that reached out to me that was like of a star quality or whatever, the very first dude, because I remember, because I didn't even know nothing. I'm so green. You know, I always telling people green is a pool table 4 times square coming out here. I was gone so long. So I remember the DMs. I won't check none of them. I got thousands, and I don't know nothing about it. I look at it so many. I said, I can't. There's no way. But the first person who had said something to me that had some status was the rapper out of Detroit named Sada Baby.
Oh, I love Sada. That's my favorite.
Yeah, Sada, that's my dude. Salute to Sada Baby. He hit me up on Instagram, and he commented on my picture and all this. So my son, he was hitting me up the next morning out early and stuff. He like, man, you gotta start checking your DMs, man. You got a lot of people in your DMs trying to connect with you that you not even paying attention to. I said, man, I told you a lot of things. I can't, go through all that stuff. He said, man, you got people in there that's famous and everything. Man, I ended up having Sada Baby in there, man. I had Nino Brown in there, man. I had a couple of NFL players in there. And I'm like, man, these people don't know who I am. They might be texting the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, I was just in awe that just that the message had went out that far. And I think when I was having them, I don't even think I had maybe 23,000 subs. And you know what I'm saying? So it just was magnificent. Then I ended up meeting a dude that actually was on my that I watched in prison, man. When you in prison, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was like that for you, but for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm a TV buff, man. I got to watch TV. That's the only thing to kill that boredom. So I used to watch everything in there. I used to watch The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, all this crazy stuff that people get up. Man, you watched that? Yeah, I watched it, bro. I watched it. So I could remember seeing a dude on the show one time. He was a contestant trying to get with when the first black girl was on the show. I think her name was Cece. And he was a contestant. He was a lawyer. Man, that dude was watching my show. He reached out to me, kept reaching out to me. I reached back out to him. We was, texting back and forth or whatever. And I kept saying the same thing I was saying about you. When I kept saying, I know them from somewhere. And that's what I was saying about him. And I got an excellent memory, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, I know, but this new stuff, I'd be like, it got to settle in on me before I lock in. So, man, and then when he wanted to call me, and he called me, and then I had never even went and looked at his page. I just was texting back, but I never looked at his person. When I went and looked at this person, I said, man, that's the dude that was on The Bachelorette. And it was crazy, and I just was in awe. And man, and the dude, shout out to him too, man. Then he ended up, Josiah Graham Esquire. I got to put the Esquire on there. He flew me all the way to Miami, man, for 5 days, man. Took me out on the yacht, took me out all to the biggest clubs in Miami, all from the YouTube. So I know that you probably have met some people like that already, but I can assure you some more people are getting ready to enter Cece's world because of the things that you're doing on YouTube. So, I just want to know what you think about that, or have you thought about that? Just like you said, overseas and other countries now know who, Cece Reacts is. So, how does that make you feel? How do you receive that?
I feel good. I manage Freeway Rick Ross. I manage some big clients.
Yes.
I manage corporate. Well, I don't manage corporate, but I do PR work for corporate business. Black Chicago be like, he's really big. So it's like, okay, let me say this. When I was hustling, and when I was doing the music beforehand, I knew a lot of people.
Right.
So the world is getting opened up to me. Like I said, I managed Freeway Rick Ross. So at a point in time, when I was doing his podcast, I'm booking people. I also managed D Brooks Exclusive. You know what I'm saying? D Brooks Exclusive is a 7-time platinum producer. This is NBA YoungBoy, Drake, Lil Baby. He produced for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I have to reach out to people and build relationships with people for them. So my YouTube channel manager, we just did the stuff with the Winner Circle, just did the stuff with Rock Nation. So I already have this going on. Then here comes my YouTube channel. Motherfuckers like, girl, you funny as hell, So right now, like I know the celebs, you know what I'm saying? I know the celebs, a lot of them. And far as Sada go, it's Juan. Juan who be handling his business and shit. I run down on Juan. Hey, Juan. But so I knew them from the music side and from Rick's side. Right now, what's happening to me, it's a whole different ball game, because it's not even so much as the celebs, and they're following me. Understand this, they're following me. But believe it, it's the TV networks.
Right.
It's the TV networks. That's the big people that's following me now. You know what I'm saying?
The TV, you end up on one.
Yeah, and it's the TV. It's multiple TV networks. Motherfuckers keeping in contact with me like, man, we want something perfect for you. And I mean, I done said it in multiple meetings, but I gotta you cannot shut me the fuck up. That's what's not gonna happen. You can't shut me up at all. And so I have to be, I'm not saying yes to shit. You know what I'm saying? And as
Right.
of today, I start getting major companies emailing me saying, hey, we want to sponsor you. We want to do this. We want to do that. I mean, this is how the email is going. And it's like, yo, not only that, but I get a lot of artists, by me being an NR, I get a lot of artists emailing me with music and everything. Everybody not good. Got some good people. Everybody not good. But
I
it's
know
like,
that's right.
I have the world because I have multiple things going on. And not only that, but I have books as well.
Yeah,
So
I
I
think you
have,
authored a couple of books already, right?
yeah. And so we getting ready to put new content out, and I got calendars and all this other shit. So I have not only celebs, you know what I'm saying, but I have the world reaching at me right now.
That's
You
crazy.
know,
That's crazy.
and it's dope. I have the world reaching at me right
Super
now.
dope. It's super
And
dope.
I want to say something. You said how some days you get on here like you done had COVID and everything. You still got to get on here. Check this out. I was a few minutes late logging on. Right before I'm taking my scarf off my head because this the natural hair. This the juice of the berries up here.
Right.
This the juice of the berries.
Right.
But I get a phone call from my daughter crying. My grandson had a seizure. So I'm on the phone with the ambulance and everything, trying to come over here and get on the computer so I can talk to you. So you
Right.
see me glance down on my phone. I'm trying to make sure my grandbaby all right.
Right. Right.
So it's like you have to keep going. You have to always go on. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just in a show. This is how you have to do in life. I know a lot of people, like people, we have people that pass away. We got people that get hurt. We got our men leave us, our women leave us. You know what I'm saying? You cannot stop the show.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
have to go on. Once you stop the show, you open yourself up for absolute bullshit. You
Right.
keep going. You don't stop. You keep going. So, free
I
game.
guarantee you this right here. You can look for this. You can remember. I don't know. Somebody might have told you already, but if they ain't, I'm gonna be the first one to take all the people that you have came in contact with, whether back then or here now. Through your endeavors and the things you've done. What you're gonna be surprised about is before it's all over with, it's not gonna be the CC know them. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, I know CC. I'm cool. Watch what I tell you, man. Watch what I tell you. If you keep on at the pace you're going and keep doing your thing, man, and keep being you, keep being, unapologetically you, then like I say, the sky's the limit for you, man. And I'm a fan. I'm so proud to have you on. This gonna be on my channel in infinity. Y'all need to go out there and y'all need to check her out. Y'all gonna remember because in a minute, man, she gonna be so high, man. We gonna be reaching up to try to grab her, man. And we gonna say we all sit here and chop it up with Cece, man. But I most definitely appreciate you, man. Shout out to Black, shout out to Trio Boxing Talk, man. Y'all go check out Cece X. Check her out. I guarantee. And then I'm gonna tell you another thing that's so dope about your movement and how fast it's growing. I think it's super dope, man, that you don't even put out videos every day and you still just blazing, just blazing. You know what I'm saying? That is just amazing, man. So, like I say, one thing that cannot be denied, it don't matter what this naysayer say, that person say, you know what I'm saying? I always say, man, a million people can't be wrong. And a million people have already watched, you know what I'm saying, what you have produced, and millions more are to come, man. So I just want to tell you on camera, I'm proud of you. I'm glad I know you. You're my sister. I will be over there to see you on that boxing though.
Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got a $10,000 bet up.
Yeah,
So
you already know. And I need every dime of my money, so I got to. But
hey,
yeah, man, I
hey,
appreciate you telling people anything that you want to tell them and let them know, man, what you're doing and what they can look for. And even about your books, man. Let them know about your books because, your books may be just as entertaining to them as what you know what I'm saying, doing, period. Everything's easy.
I want to tell you first, Banky, I appreciate you so much. Like, once again, I will never get this moment back. I have to look back on it. I'll never get this moment back. But for you to open up your arms and welcome me in, listen, I feel like the sororities, the frats and shit, I just feel like I have been inducted into some great shit. It ain't the Illuminati, but this the real shit over here. You know what I'm saying? This is, listen, I got to get Chill his props, Veracity. You, like, that's a lot for me. That means everything to me, you know. And listen. I mean, this. I'm smiling from it. I'm happy, and this is genuinely me. I am so happy. I appreciate you so much. So everybody tuned in today for this interview. You know, everybody from home, everybody, all the TBP, everybody, LDBC, everybody. I thank each and every one of you. My ladies, my men, every one of you. I thank y'all so much. My channel is Cece Reacts. You know, I have a playlist over there. You will be entertained, but this is some real shit. This is my life. So if you want to know about me, I am a grandmother. I have 5 daughters, grown daughters. If y'all want to know how they doing, everything is over there on CC Reacts. Check me out. And once again, I appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Absolutely, man. Y'all definitely go check her out, man. You know,
10
she's hard, TBP family. You know, we support our own, and you not only, you the first doing what you're doing and doing it so well, you also are the first female to grace, the TBP. You know, I've not even
really.
You are the first. You just setting records everywhere. You setting records everywhere, sis. You setting records everywhere. So, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna be a tough act to follow for any female that's come behind you. They're gonna have to live up to the CC aura. So I appreciate you, man, and I'm wishing nothing but great things for you. I expect nothing but great things from you, and I'm not gonna be surprised if I look up one day and see you on the TV screen or see you on the big screen in a movie. So I'm about to take.
You coming?
I'm about to take. I'm about to take.
You can come, man.
Oh Lord, oh yeah, I'm in there. I'm in there like Air McNair. I'm in there. But I appreciate you for sure, man. You have a blessed night, man. Blessings to you and your family, man. Y'all go check her out. Support her. When y'all go up in them chats and when y'all go up in them comments and when y'all go subscribe, y'all let her know that y'all came from TBP because she family, and y'all let her know that we received this love, man, that she brought to this channel, man, and we giving it right back to her, man. So y'all be safe out there, be smart, make good decisions, and y'all know to duck that hook. Boom! Appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
All right, now. I might not know how to get out. I might not know.